Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Pratiksha Agarwal and this is part 1 of the series Miscellaneous Questions. So students, in this whole series I will provide you the quick revision of all the topics which we have learned till now, and this particular video is dedicated to the topic seating arrangement. So stay tuned till the end of the video, and if you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Now let's quickly start the video. So this is the question, students. Let me read this question for you. 8 persons sit in a parallel row such that 4 persons A, B, C and D sit in a row 1 and face north, and the remaining 4 persons P, Q, R and S sit in a row 2 and face south. Okay, so there are two rows, row 1 and row 2. The persons who are sitting in row 1 are A, B, C and D, and they are facing north. And the second row, that is row number 2, P, Q, R and S are sitting and they are facing the south. Okay, the person sit in a row 1 face the person sits in row 2 and vice versa. Each person belongs to different countries, that is Japan, USA, Canada, Egypt, Cuba, Iran, Italy and China. All the information is not necessarily in the same order. So students, this is the whole base of the question, and the main highlights, or you can say the main clues of the questions I've mentioned here like this, because it is not possible for me to read such a big question. Okay, so this is the main, these are 9 main clues of the question. First, we are going to draw the two rows. In row 2, P, Q, R and S are sitting, and in row 1, A, B, C and D are sitting. The people sitting in row 1 are facing north, and the people sitting in row 2 are facing the south. Since it is a sitting arrangement, so I am going to consider the second case also. Okay, I hope this much is clear to everyone, because this is the first format of how to solve the sitting arrangement. Now, let's read the first clue. The first clue says the one who belongs to Iran sits second to the left of R. Okay, so let's suppose in case 1, so this is case 1 and this is case 2. So let's suppose in case 1, R is sitting here at this position and second to the left of R. Now this side is the left side of R. Why? Because R is facing the south direction. Let me draw the south and north direction. See, the people sitting in row 2 are facing the south direction, and the people sitting in row 1 are facing the north direction. Let me draw these arrows in both the cases so that it is easy for you to understand. Okay. Okay, so the left of R will be this side, and second to the left of R means this place. So the person who belongs to Iran will be sitting at this place in case number 1. Now in case number 2, let's suppose R is sitting here at this position, and second to the left of R means this position. So Iran will be placed here at the extreme end in case number 2. Now the clue 2 says only one person sits between B and A. Now the people B and A, they both are seated in row number 1. So let's suppose A is here at the extreme end position in case number 1. So B will come here at this position which I am pointing right now, because there is only one person between A and B. In case number 2, let's suppose A will come here at this position. Then B will be seated here at the extreme end position in case number 2. Now clue 3 says B neither faces R, B faces neither R nor the one who belongs to Iran. So in case number 1, B is neither facing R nor the one who belongs to Iran, and similarly in case number 2 also, B is neither facing R nor the person who belongs to Iran. So our clue number 3 is true. Now the clue number 4 is the one who belongs to Egypt sits to the immediate right of A and sits at the extreme end. Okay, now in case number 1, you can see that A is already at the and extreme right position, so we cannot place the person who belongs to Egypt here. So our case number 1 is wrong. Now in case number 2, see, uh, immediate right of A means this position, and also this is the extreme end of row number 1, which means the person who belongs to Egypt will be placed here at the extreme right position in case number 2. Okay, and I hope this is clear to everyone. See, the person who belongs to Egypt is to the right, immediate right of A, and also this place is the extreme end of row number 1. So our clue number 4 is also true. Now we will not focus on case number 1, we will focus only on case number 2. Now the fifth clue is S faces C, who sits second to the right of the one who faces the one who belongs to Japan. Okay, so we are going to um, split this whole sentence. First of all, S faces C. Okay, I'm going to underline this. Now it is given that C sits second to the right of the one who faces the one who belongs to Japan. Okay, so C is basically second to the right of the one who faces Japan. Okay, so here you can see that for let's suppose this is the person who belongs to who faces the one who belongs to Japan. Okay, so the second to the right of this person will be this place, and at this place we can place C. Okay, so I hope this is clear to everyone that let's suppose this person is facing Japan. Okay, so second to the right of this person is this place, and this place C will occupy this place, and now S is facing C, so S will occupy this place in row number 2. So S basically belongs to Iran, and here R belongs to Japan according to clue number 5. Now the clue number 6 says P faces the one who belongs to Cuba. Now there are two positions to place P. So I'm going to highlight this so that we can come here later. The seventh clue says D sits to the left of the one who belongs to Canada. Now D is seated in row number 1 and only one place is left to place D. So let's suppose D is placed here at this position, and also D sits to the left of the one who belongs to Canada, which means A will belong to Canada, and the left of Canada will be this position, which will be occupied by D. So A belongs to Canada, and here at this position D is placed. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now the eighth clue is Q and the one who belongs to Italy didn't sit in the same row. Okay, since Q is seated in row 2, which means any member of row 2 will not belong to Italy. Which means the member, or you can say the person who belongs to Italy, is from row number 1. But I am going to highlight the eighth point also because we don't know where to place Q right now. And the ninth is the one who belongs to China doesn't sit adjacent to S. Okay, so the one who belongs to China will not come here at this position, but it can come here at this position. So let's highlight this also for now. Now let's come back to our highlighted portions. It says that P faces the one who belongs to Cuba. Now see, in row number 1, uh, if B is from Cuba, then only we can place P here, because we cannot place P here at this position. If we place P at this position, then P will face Canada, and our clue number 6 will be false, which cannot happen. Okay, so we will place P here at this position. So B will belong to Cuba. The next is Q and the one who belonged to Italy didn't sit in the same row. We will place Q here at this position. Okay. And since Italy is not, the person who belongs to Italy is not from row 2, so we have to assign Italy to the person who belong to row number 1. So D will be from Italy because only D was left in row number 1. Now the next is the one who belongs to China doesn't sit adjacent to S, which means Q will not belong to China. So P will belong to China and Q will belong to the one country which is left, which is USA. I hope this is clear to everyone how these clues are mixed, or you can say that how these are interrelated with each other, I hope this much is clear to everyone. Still, students, if you have any doubt, your queries are welcomed in the comment section. Now let's see the questions. So this is the first question. Who among the following belongs to USA? It is clear that Q belongs to USA. So our answer is option number C, Q. Let's check the answer. See, our answer was correct. Let's move on to the next question. Which among the following statements is or are true? The first is no one sits to the right of S. See student, S is in row number 1 and the people from row number 1 was facing the south direction. So this side is the right side of S, okay? And there are 3 people to the right of S, which means our option number A is wrong, okay? The sec sorry. The second option is more than one person sits between P and R. You can see here in the sitting arrangement that there is no people or no person between P and R. So R, this option is also wrong. The third option is R faces the one who belongs to Cuba. Here you can clearly see that R faces the one who belongs to Italy. So R, this option is also wrong. Now the next option is C sits adjacent to A. In this sitting arrangement, you can see that C sits adjacent to A. So our option number D is correct. C sits adjacent to A. Now let's check the answer. See, we got the correct answer, students. Let's move on to the next question. Who among the following persons sit between B and the one who faces the one who belongs to Iran? Okay, so we have to find out the number of people between B and the people who faces Iran. So C is the person who faces Iran. Okay. So we have to find out the number of people between B and C. So you can see that there are only 2 people between B and C and they are D and A. So our answer will be option number E, both D and A. Let's check the answer. We got the correct answer again, students. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way and hence form a group. Find the one who doesn't belong to the group. Okay, so here we have to see the options first. The option number A is P, then it is given Q in option number B. In option number C it is B. In option number D it is S. And in option number E it is C. So students, as you can see that P, S, C and B, these 4 people occupy the extreme positions in the row and only Q is the person who do not occupy the extreme position. So this the person Q is the odd one out. So our answer will be option number B, Q. Let's check the answer. See, we got the correct answer again, students. So that's all for today. I hope you like this video. Your queries are welcomed in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye bye. Thank you.